I'm just sitting here in my car waiting to go into work. And I would like to think it's the Holy Spirit. We just going back in conversation in my head. And I would like to think it's the Holy Spirit that put this on my mind. You have to ask yourself, to really ask yourself, if you were to stand before God right now in judgment, do you think the life that you're living right now and where you're at in your life would be acceptable to God? Do you think that where you are within your spirit and in your heart would be acceptable to God? Because we have to remember and take heed that nice people go to hell too. We have to come to an understanding and a knowledge of knowing that just because you're a nice person, just because you do good deeds, just because you've never wronged anybody, doesn't mean that you're going to make it into heaven. But it's a lot of people in this world that think because they're nice, because they never cussed, they never told a lie, and because they're always doing things for charity and doing things for people, that will get them into the gates of heaven. All I'm going to say to you is that there's going to be a lot of nice people, a lot of people that enjoy doing nice things for people, that are going to end up in hell. Because you have to realize that God sees your motives. God knows your heart behind the things that you do for people. And some people, not all, some people have bad motives. Some people have a reason for doing the things that they do for people. And God ain't pleased with the reason that they're doing it. All I know is that a lot of us need to examine ourselves, our motives, our heart, and why we do things, and where we are in our life, far as our relationship with God. Because if He was to stand before you this very second, do you think He would say to you, well done? Or do you think that He would say, I don't know you? It's something to think about, because nobody knows the time, the place, or even how we're going to leave here. And what we need to be concerned about more than ever is having a heart posture that's stuck on God, and to be able to have our spirits and our hearts right before Him. Because if we were to leave here today or tomorrow, where do you think you're going? It's something to think about. It's something to think about. So as you go throughout your day today, just think about, if God was to step in front of you this very second, would He be pleased with the life that you're living? Would He be pleased with what's in your heart? Would He be pleased? We have to get our lives right. We have to get our hearts right. Being nice isn't going to get us into heaven. Doing nice things isn't going to get us into heaven. being a good person will not get you into heaven. It's nothing to be fearful about. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I'm just saying, are you right with God in the life that you're living and in the posture of your heart? Because he sees the most inner parts of you that a man and a woman won't ever see. You can hide things from a man and a woman, but you can't hide things from the one who created you. So you may be able to fool each other, but we can't fool God.